Hi. So I've had lots of questions from people about microneedling, what it is, what it does, who's it for, etc. So I thought I'd do a quick video about what microneedling is and answer some frequently asked questions. If I keep looking down, it's because I've got everyone's questions on my laptop, so I'm just like checking that I'm saying everything right. Okay, so what is microneedling? Microneedling is controlled wounding to the skin using either a derma roller or a microneedling pen, which is like electric, so much more targeted, I would say, out of the two. We use both in the salon. I only use a derma roller now for $1 million facial because that's their protocol. I use the pen for everything else. So controlled wounding, basically what that means is during a microneedling facial, we puncture microscopic holes across the skin 100,000 times, a lot. And there's tiny little holes. And what that does is it kickstarts your body into the healing process. And what that means is your body creates new skin cells, it produces collagen. I'm just checking I've got everything. It refines your skin texture. It gives you a much brighter, tighter appearance in your skin, but it also targets specific skin problems as well, such as pigmentation. So by that I mean sort of like dark spots or dark patches across the face, neck, back of the hands. A lot of people start to get pigmentation on the back of the hands. And we can use microneedling to rejuvenate the skin. So basically your skin renews itself, pushes up the pigmentation, it goes, and then your skin has fresh new skin cells and no pigmentation. Another version is for aging, for deep lines. So obviously you get deep lines from the fact that collagen has completely dwindled really. This method of microneedling completely revives the collagen production system, so collagen starts to produce, come up to the top, and you get less visible lines and wrinkles. Some of the before and after pictures from microneedling is amazing. I'll probably post some this week, but I have posted them before and they have had really good results. What else? Other benefits are even skin tones, tighter skin, less lines and wrinkles. It raises acne scarring. This is really good if you had acne when you were younger, or perhaps you still get it now but it's not active. When it's not active, we can use microneedling to get rid of any marks left by acne scars, and it's really, really good at getting rid of those, so your skin is much more even skin tone. It's great for hair rejuvenation, for stretch marks, for scars. We can use microneedling for an array of things, but obviously in the clinic we mainly use it for face and neck, back of the hands sometimes. I have done a couple of stretch marks, and also if you've had surgery, like breast surgery, and you've got some scarring under there, we can actually really reduce that with microneedling. So what does the pen look like? So I've got a pink one because obviously I'm so girly. That's what it looks like. Then you have a separate needle head for each client, and you bin it after each treatment. Like, you don't save it for their next treatment. They always have fresh. And in that head, I can't really show because it's in the packaging, but in the head there's a few needles on there, and the way it works is when that goes onto the skin, you turn it on and it sort of makes like a vibration sound, and the needles go up and down, in and out of the skin, puncturing the skin. But you set how deep you go into the skin with this little marker here. So we never go too deep into the skin. You shouldn't get lots of bleeding. I know there's all sorts of videos on Instagram of like bleeding faces and stuff. That isn't really what microneedling should be about. Microneedling can work very, very well without causing lots of bleeding and lots of surface damage to the skin. What else have people asked? Okay, So we've talked about concerns. Okay, so who can't have it? Okay, so microneedling is one of those advanced treatments that we really have to do a thorough consultation with. So if you're coming into clinic for microneedling, we wouldn't just sort of say, yep, jump on the bed, let's go. We'd do a thorough consultation because we need to know that you're okay to have this. So like I said in my video the other day about your skin would need to be prepped at home first. We'd need to get you on a skincare regime. You wouldn't be able to have it if you've got diabetes, if you've got skin cancer or any form of cancer, or if you've had skin cancer in the last 12 months, maybe up to 3 years, depends on the type. If you're pregnant, you can't have it, or breastfeeding. If you've got any sort of dysfunction of the nervous system, any sort of autoimmune diseases, probably, yeah, it's going to be a no. If you've got active acne, what I mean by that is if it's very cystic, it's very sore, you've got quite some like boils under the skin and they're really tender, all this would do is A, really hurt when you go over them, and B, you would spread it all across the face. So acne's just a no. But if your acne's calmed down and you have scarring, we can definitely help. Acne is more of a chemical peel treatment. Chemical peel works wonders on acne. And you know, if you've got broken skin or skin infections in that area, it's a no-go. It wouldn't be great for you. People are asking how often, how many sessions. So in clinic we would get you on a skin program, and you would come in every 4 weeks for microneedling, and you'd need about 4 or 6 sessions depending on what you're asking it to do. If you've got pigmentation, you've got quite a bit of it, you may need 6 sessions every 4 weeks with perhaps some peels in between, just to give you a really good go at it. And then after that it's every 8 to 12 weeks you need a microneedling treatment. I'm just thinking what else. Oh yes, so if people are asking like, oh, how am I going to look after, how long till I see results? So straight away after the treatment your skin's going to be very pink, if not very red. It depends on your skin type, how sensitive you are, how your skin reacts to things. You're probably going to see some pinkness in the skin for around 24 to 48 hours. There may be, if we've gone right up to the eye area, there may be some tiny little micro scratches, but again they'll be gone in 2 days. Results wise, your skin looks the best ever after about 10 to 14 days after your treatment. It's glowing, it's tighter, it's brighter. You can really see it's had like a huge boost. And then your next set of really good results come 4 to 6 weeks after. And the results from each microneedling session last 3 months. So you do get a really good go of it. If we're raising pigmentation, that doesn't mean after 3 months your pigmentation is going to suddenly come back. Certainly not if you're wearing your SPF and you're following home care. What it means though is you need to keep it up. You need to keep your microneedling up every sort of 8 to 12 weeks, which if you're having every 12 weeks is not really that often for clear, beautiful skin. The versions we do in clinic of microneedling, we have 4 treatments. The Rejuva treatment uses the pen, like we've just spoke about. And that treatment is for pigmentation, or if you've got certain kinds of rosacea. If your rosacea is really active and it's very sore, we're not going to suggest microneedling straight away. If your rosacea is more sort of here, it's broken capillaries, it's just red, it's getting on your nerves, we can try microneedling with our solutions, our microneedling solutions for rosacea. Our next treatment we've got in clinic is Retighten. This one, very similar protocol to the Rejuva, but it's for aging or advanced aging. So we're using potent serums, we're needling them into the skin with the pen. So we're using some serum on the face, needling it into the skin, and that is going to create a much faster and deeper chain reaction of collagen production in the skin. Finally, we have a $1 million facial, which uses the derma roller. I haven't got one with me to show you, but it is just like literally a mini roller. It's not electric. It's not as beneficial. The results aren't as quick, but you still will get results. You certainly will, with all of those skin conditions, specifically within the $1 million facial, because there's also dermaplaning, there's also lymphatic, there's also hyaluronic acid going on there. So, you know, the whole treatment itself does create good results. the final treatment we do with the pen version is the Ultima. This is for advanced pigmentation or advanced aging. So if you really are struggling to get anything to work with your skin, Ultima is for you. But again, all of these treatments need a thorough consultation. I hope that's answered some questions, probably not all, but if you've got any more, just drop me a message.